Let's see. I have to repress the button. Sometimes you have to repress the button, sometimes you can just hold it to scroll through the text. And this time, with my adjustments to the splits, I hope that I hope that it does not feel that awkward to wait for the cutscenes to be done, to be finished. Maybe it works. So Reiner is not to be seen anywhere here, so it might be random where he spawns or something like that. I'm not sure. Also, I cannot pour tea into my cup anymore because I have to use both hands. But this will change as soon as we get a cutscene here. So not too far away from that. Manipulate. Do that. Come on. It's pretty... Oopsie. It's pretty awkward to do that. Okay. No. Still too slow. A little bit too slow. Just a little. Sometimes you can enter the store, but sometimes you cannot. Now I have to wait. I have to wait for this guy to open the door, and I can press this button, and I have to wait here, exactly here. I wanted to align myself properly. That would be a situation where I can, that would be an occasion or a chance to pour into some tea, but well, doesn't matter. Nope. Nope. Still not quite. Okay. Let's take it slow here. Okay. That was not the last time where we... That never happened before. That was not the last time where we have to input numbers. Let's get the pistol. Just take it with you. Just in case, Tom. That's right. Just in case. You never know when you have to use a pistol. When you will be in a situation where you would have to use a pistol. Now let's put the pistol over there. Reach level 5. Not bad. Go back. Strange. Okay, I'm trying to move fast, but it's hard anyway, so... Yeah, let's do that. You will not find anything. Yes. I will get in trouble, but not this time. And not like this. This is not how they will get me. Thank you for opening that door. That was fast. Trying to figure out where that thing is. Okay. Now I have to wait. Here he comes. There he is. Now I have to wait. And then I can keep running. Nope, that's not right. Now I got the pistol back. Now I can leave. But before we leave, we have to find some additional cartridges for the pistol. Some bullets. Because we have to use that, because it's the strongest weapon that we will get, that we will be finding, that we will be using in the speedrun. Okay, that's an announcement. That's pretty good to get it here. Now we have to wait for the second announcement that allows us to decide if we want to start the flight that we are supposed to do, or if we want to delay the flight a little bit. Nope, I want to manipulate, and I want to grab that, and I want to stand here and wait for the second announcement to actually start the flight onto the surface of the planet. That's what we are about to do next. But before we do that, we have to wait, and then we have to click yes, and then we can split for our first time. Yes, launch. Now that's just a bunch of cutscenes, or a couple of cutscenes, and also if you haven't seen the cup that I'm using, it's dangerous to go alone, so drink this. Shoutouts to Entropy Factor for that. Nice cup. Okay. Let's get some more tea. And also sorry for the noise. Can we just skip that? No, we can. And an alien being appears. Her name is Giria? Don't care. I don't know. And yeah, we wake up on the planet's surface, which is surprisingly full of life, flourishing nature, and intelligent beings, which are called Iskai. They call themselves Iskai. They also have their own language, their own stuff, their own culture, and everything is pretty detailed and pretty deep, and you can get much into detail by following all the stuff that the people in this game are telling you, and that is written somewhere, and you can really investigate on how these creatures and how these people just live, and what they do and what they believe in. They also have religion, and yeah, basically everything that you need to describe a fantasy people, fantasy world, which is pretty interesting. If you play this game casually, you will have to do that. You have to follow everything because it's very interesting. So now we are, unfortunately, we have to be very polite, very impolite there. Oh yes. The reason for that is we want to get kicked out of the building, otherwise we would have to walk manually out there, which is obviously slower than what we do. Now we introduce ourselves to the council, which is consisting of just one person. I would call her basically something like the mayor of the city, the leader of these people, and she is very generous, gives us money because she notices that we got kicked out there. This is a shop where we need to do a little shopping here, and after that we will get another cutscene. But before we get that, we have to wait a little bit here. That's not working. That should work. Okay, we take the everything off from this chest. The nice gimmick, or I would call it a glitch, is that it actually costs 45 gold pieces to enter or to access this chest. But for some reason, the game decides that you do not have to pay that. So we have to buy a pickaxe, we have to grab the this rope, and then we can leave. And the shopping is pretty much done. We wait for this sequence to play and for this text box to appear, which leads us to a little, I don't know, meeting. He's also a council member, and he gets murdered by another human being, which is very surprising because nobody knew that, nobody had actually not even a clue that there are human beings on this planet. Basically, what the people of the spaceship, which is a mining ship or factory ship, what these people have been thinking all the time is that this planet is actually a desert planet, and that there are not even human beings, not even intelligent life forms on the planet. But that's not the case, as you could see, because there are even humans, and it's not just a coincidence that these people here look human. They are actually human. They are the same humans as we are on planet Earth, and for some reason that we will actually get introduced later to the concept of magic. And there's a goddess, and she took her people, led by a Celtic priest, I think, called Kantos, and he led his people to Albion. And that's why not only the game is called Albion, but also this planet. They call this planet Albion because that's the name for their world. And that's also not a coincidence. They basically see this world, Albion, as the magical land, the magical place that is part of legends and lore, Celtic lore, basically. So, of course, we cannot just leave this place. What we actually want to do is we want to find the Toronto to inform our people that this is not a desert planet and that there are living beings here, which is important for them to know. But for that we will have to find the Toronto. We get to know that the Toronto finally landed on this planet, and we want to find it. We want to find the landing site, we want to talk to our people. What we will do in this playthrough, but not now. For now we only have to find the murderer, bring him to justice, which means we are actually supposed to bring him back to the city so that they can decide what to do with him. But it turns out that he's actually dead by now, which is not surprising because he escaped the city. He fled into a different place, which is not too kind to people because it's inhabited by strong animals and creatures. So first we have to encounter this creature here, which is a Crondir, called Crondir. Crondir 1, that's also not a coincidence. There are 2 tiers of Crondir. Second one we will see, but we will never I had to think for a little moment. The next thing we do is we solve this dungeon here, and that's the first occasion where we have to use new strats, because we changed the route a little bit, slightly different now, by not doing this dungeon the way you are supposed to do, but instead we want to kill a harmless creature just because we want to go fast. This is a speed run, so we have to do that. We have to do that before we do that, because otherwise we would not be able to get that. There are structures in here, magical structures, these things, and we have to touch this one. Yes, everyone can move faster. This is not just a phrase or something. It really does increase your speed. So the characters in this RPG, they also have attributes, and oh, come on, they also have attributes, and these attributes do not increase by itself, also not by leveling up. You really have to do something about that. The only way to increase status and attributes is by using magical items and artifacts, which is possible, but you have to find them first, of course, otherwise you will not get them. So now I will do a safety save here, because that's let me see. Okay, it's not. I think about a solution to that. Let me. Where am I? Okay, that's right. It's really hard to find your way through this nightmare here. It's not over yet. We can still make it. We have to touch that. We have to attack the structure. That's new. That's the new part. We still have the pistol. We only need one shot, and then we can find the dagger. We can find the dagger. We still have to manipulate this. These are the remains of the murderer. And now we can leave this place for now. Or not for now, but finally we can leave this place. We have everything we need. We have the dagger. The dagger is a very, very important piece of proof. We have to prove that we found the murderer, and the murderer has had this dagger around on his. Am I right? Am I even right? Yes, I think I am. Here, I have to go through here, to go through here. Don't worry, it's still faster to do that, but because there are. I'm getting stuck everywhere here. Now I'm lost. Completely lost, and here we are, back outside. Hopefully we do not die here. Very nice. Okay, it doesn't matter that Drir and Reiner both died. Normally it's actually required that, or it's actually supposed to be a little bit different. Only Reiner should be dying, and the other ones should be surviving this crap. But I cannot get through. Okay. Too many animals, too much stuff, and we are through. Next thing is we do a little shopping trip again, but this time we are selling stuff. We go over here. Oh my goodness. We go over here and we try to steal stuff, which is not easy to do, but you have to practice that a little bit. It's the first glitch that we use in the game. It's called, well, doesn't have any name, but we could call it the stupid. Now I'm wasting time. I have wasting time again. I have to sell everything just for now. And I want to get loads of money in order to be able to buy some spell scrolls on the next continent. Then, if I manage to click the right buttons, one more, this thing here, we are done here. Now we have to run over here. No, not just setting the waypoint, but also getting into the building, and then we are trying to find out what actually happened and what actually led to this murder. And it turns out that, yes, you are the right one. It turns out that this guy is actually involved in that. That's also the reason why we are attacked by him. Luckily, we can just run from this battle. We do not have to defeat him at all. He's also not an evil person. He will be... everything will be forgiven, whatever he did. And he obviously helped Akir, that was the guy who got shot. He obviously helped Akir to die there by hiring a murderer from an assassination clan called, or cult, called Kangit Kamulos. Yes, we are ready, we have experience, and we are done here. Oh, I have to, yeah. Now the next thing, I have to buy some demon spells. Pretty nice. And I'm saving time, I can tell that. Looking at the current time, 22 minutes is pretty good, I would say. So, looking good, looking promising so far. Hopefully the rest of the run will be smooth. I will take a couple of safety saves in between, just to not lose the run to stupid stuff like getting attacked by flames, dying to flames. Stuff like that can happen all over the place. Stupid stuff like that. Solid ground, next continent, and obviously, as we already know, there are Celtic people on this planet, and these are the ancestors of the old Celts that actually left Earth and somehow arrived on this planet, traveled to this planet through universe, through space and time. Actually, the way they did that is obviously by magic. They didn't have a spaceship or something like that, so they're pretty surprised that they call us the Hellromier. The Hellromier managed to also arrive on this planet, but the Hellromier, that are the same people as we are, we try to solve problems like this by improving our knowledge and creating technical things, technical devices and stuff that solves these problems. We do not rely on magic at all, but with the Celts on this planet, and also with the Celts on planet Earth, that was a different matter. They relied on magic, they improved their magical knowledge, and they solved their problems with magic. So that's the difference. And that's also the main thing, or the core concept, that brings life and also life and creatures and humans in this world, and what's keeping them alive. It's basically magic. That's the core concept of this world. I hope that Tom is just intoxicated. He's intoxicated, by the way, because he touched Argym. That was this blue crystal structure that we just killed. It doesn't matter too much that he's intoxicated because it doesn't do anything. It doesn't have any benefit and also not so any downsides or something to the run. I will buy Demon Exodus as well. And I will buy Banished Demon with Drer. Now I have 300 whatsoever. 316 gold pieces left, which is pretty nice. The reason for that is, you might have seen it, that there is a little glitch happening here. Also I have to kill my entire party members, like everyone. And I have to save here, because I can mess that up by killing too many people. Yes, do not, no. Okay, thank you, that works. I have to reach that pretty good. And now I can enter the depths of Trino. But before I do that, I have to be careful and not step on any other stone except these. And now I can finally repair that, and do this. Have to... Okay, he's intoxicated and unconscious, doesn't matter. Have to do that, and I have to go here. So now I am in the first 3D dungeon that is a little bit more complicated than the first one. But that's not too hard to... Okay. That was pretty fast actually. Okay, they are here. I have to wait for them to come over here so that I can attack them. Immediately flee, and I can squeeze myself around that. So, next room. Here we have to do a safety save because it can go pretty wrong, because I have to hit this floor plate 8 times, exactly 8 times. And I don't want to get hit by any flame here. The problem with that is these flames, as you can see, they move completely unpredictably, so they just killed me. I was finished, but only once more, and then I would... That would have been perfect, but nope, doesn't work. No, that's not right. I have to do this. Okay. Now we can continue. Okay, I want to open that. I have to wait at this corner because I still have to, or again, have to squeeze myself around these guys a little bit. And I have to squeeze myself around these guys again. I have to flee from that battle, hopefully, yes, don't kill me. Very nice. I have to get a door key. And I have to get back to the upper floor by using that staircase. Now this door is closed and locked. I have to unlock the door pretty easily. I have to unlock that door. Have to save, because every time when there is fire, and that means flames or fireballs involved, I have to save, because that's scary and can end unpredictably bad. For some reason I have to do that. Hard to navigate when you have to use your left little finger to hold the control key. And that's the first fight that we can win by using our little spell scrolls that we just got. Using Banished Demons, that Banished Demons works on an entire row of enemies, and of course there is no real row of enemies, there's only one enemy, but when we are patient enough, this beast will step or get one step closer to us, which means we can use it on this row. And as soon as the beast, the animal, steps into this row, we can use the spell and get rid of that guy. Pretty good, pretty good. So now I just wait here, because I want to attack this one. I have to defeat 4 of them in order to get to level 8. Because the reason is we have to level up Syrah for her to reach level 12 in order to learn a certain spell that we need in the next area. No, not in the next area, but in the last dungeon actually. That was wrong. Yeah. Okay, that's number 3, I believe. Should be number 4 if I'm not completely wrong. Yes, level 8, that's enough. Now we have to hit all the green floor plates. We have to press them, and then we can leave here. Okay, where is... Now I'm wasting a little bit of time by not knowing where I have to go. Where I have to press any... Ah, that one. Okay, it's okay. Now we can leave this place. And we have to save again, because this is also a very scary room. Because there are fireballs. And we are dead. Okay, I was a little bit too early. A little bit too early. I wanted to... Okay, that's okay. Holding the control key does not work every time. Also, I have to use the rope at some point. Not now, but it will be... There will be a time when I have to use that. I do not want to have the map, I want to use that. I have to be very close to that thing. Then I want to drink a potion, because I want to step into that flame so that I can get through this wall, break some more walls here, hit the switch, and then it opens some portcullis to let me through this here. Otherwise I would have to fight a lot there. Now I can do that. And I have to safe here because I have to hope for the best. The next fight I have to win is unfortunately controlled by RNG. So I have to hope for good RNG here. Because these creatures... No, that's wrong. Not you guys. Where are you? Huh, I don't know. Let's just reload the file. I have to... Here you are. No, they are not. Not you. I want... Are you? Here you are. Also, I do not want you. I want you. 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 Can you please? Okay, no, you cannot. The problem here is I want to get attacked by these strange creatures here, but somehow it doesn't work as it should be. Okay, normally that's way easier, but it doesn't work. They are in the middle of that bunch of monsters, so these guys have to... They're stuck there. No. Ah, the other ones come. Okay, that takes a little bit of time to get the encounter that I want, which is basically this encounter. No, it's not this encounter. Oh my god, why doesn't it work? Why is it just not working, basically? I want you to attack me. Not you. I want you to attack me. Somehow they... Please? No. Okay, it's not possible to get the encounter that I want. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they are stuck. What do? I don't know. I wait a little bit. Oh, that's very close. That's very close actually. Let's use a torch there. And let's try and get this encounter. Only this encounter. I want you to attack me. Thank you. Goodness. Now I want to use Demon Exodus. And please don't do anything stupid. I should have healed myself. Okay, I'm dead. I am dead. I was a little bit too... I was not careful. I wasn't careful enough. I want them to come closer. I want them to come over here. And I think I already messed up again. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, they're basically in the middle of this stuff here. That's the wrong one. They are pretty fast. So... Oh, I'm so sorry. This is not how it's supposed to be. I'm losing so much time here. I'm losing so much time. This is not working. This is not gonna work. Ah, stupid. This is so stupid. I already messed up, so save again. I have them to come over here. But I cannot have them... Oh, no. Now they come. Okay, I have to be very careful here. Now, hope for the best. Fireball. That's good so far. I can take another one. Yes, that's good. And I think I can take another one. No, I'm actually... Okay, done here. I cannot outspeed the other ones, but I can outspeed this Fear 2. Now I am about to leave here. And that's pretty much it for now. We are almost done here. We have to use these blue pillars. energy staff. Okay. No, not on you. This one. Otherwise, I would have to search for another one. One more. It really got me into the wrong mood. That this fight was so annoying to get. This encounter was so annoying to get. So, next encounter we have to fight is this one. Still have to fight these guys. Use Demon Exodus there, and we should be... Oh, I forgot that I cannot take another fireball. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm also level... my level is high enough. I wanted to clear that before that happens. Okay. Okay, done. Done here. Lost so much time there. But anyway. In every other run that I did so far, this encounter with these fear monsters that I was desperately trying to get worked like a charm. Like, I only had to run over to this one corner, and then I got back and turned around and got some steps, took some steps backwards. And then everything was fine. I always got that encounter, but this time they somehow got stuck, so I don't know what happened there. The problem is you have to save before you run for that encounter, because this encounter can go pretty wrong, as you could see, when they all use fireballs or when they use a panic spell. So I got pretty lucky with RNG in terms of the fight itself, but in terms of getting the encounter, yeah, I was not so lucky there. Normally they decide to use a spell that basically panics you or lets you panic, and so you will automatically flee from the next fight in the next round, which is basically pretty bad, because you will run away and you have to do the encounter again, which is a problem. Now I have to get in here to oh, he's sleeping. This is not... No, I'm losing so much time again, because this guy just decided to sleep. This is the person that will actually help us to get to the next continent, but he decided to sleep. That also never happened before. The problem is that I really I cannot wait here. Do I rest? Let's rest. Oh, I get a cutscene here. That's stupid. I don't want a cutscene. I forgot that I get a cutscene when I rest here, but I want to move the time a little bit forward. Hopefully he's still here. Yes, you are in love now. And he's gone. Okay. That was wrong. That was the wrong decision, maybe? No, he's gone. I have to wait for the ship to reappear. Oh my goodness. This run is crap. I was saving a lot of time, but now, yeah, I'm losing so much time. And now I have to wait for him to spawn. Now I can ask him again. Okay. Oh my goodness. You are a terrible person. Yes, we are on the ship to Miney. That's a very short split, if you do not have to wait for the ship or the sailor to reappear. But now the fun part starts. We are in the city now, and we have to get our next party member over here. Our next party member is a magic user. When you play this game casually, you have to make a decision here. In this city there's an option to get one of 2 new party members. And we decide to get the magic user. There's a reason for that, because magic in this game works a little bit different than melee attacks or range weapon attacks. When you try to do physical damage, there are a couple of things involved in damage calculation, which is the armor, of course the attack value, and also the armor that the other thing has, the creature or the person has. That was completely stupid. Searching for the entrance. And also your strength is involved in this damage calculation, which makes it a little bit more complex than when you try to hit with magic. It's a lot easier. Of course, there is some stuff like magic resistance and magic talent, but I think magic talent is not involved in the damage calculation of magic and spells. It only affects, I would say, the amount or the rate or the speed that your party members are learning a new spell or are leveling up spells. Learning new spells is just done by clicking on them when you talk to a trainer, to a scholar of magic, but leveling them up is done by just using them, and the rate that you get experience for spells is determined by your magic talent, I would say. Also, I have to climb some vines there in order to get to the next place, where I have to find a document. And do not wonder because or why it is called document number 2. There are 2 pieces of document I have to find. The first piece is found somewhere else, and I will get it later. The second piece is actually somewhere here, hidden in a cellar underneath this hut over there. Can you please let me in? Thank you. Oh, he's there. Come on. Yes, I got it. You have to talk to this guy. He's called Darius. He's an old friend of Meltas, the party member that we just got down in Drino. That was the previous dungeon that we solved. We have no invitation. Oh, that was wrong. We don't need an invitation, of course. Nobody talks to us like that. We have to get through there. We do not see the gravity of the situation. It's a political affair, and then we are good to go. Can you step aside, moron? Have to do that. Have to make some light. We have to open that door. We have to get through that door. There are a lot of doors here, and you will have to get used to the sound effect, unfortunately. Now I want to flee with Sira, and I want to get everyone else, well, basically killed. I don't need you, other people. I only need Sira for the upcoming stuff. I also do not, no, that's wrong. I do not get the amulet. Normally we would find a treasure chest there that contains an amulet. But this time we will do something else. We want to check the map if we are... No, we are wrong. That's wrong. That is wrong. We have to go in here. Get in here. Get in here. Check the map again. That was wrong. I have to go over here. I have to go over here. I have to go over here. Where is it? I think it was somewhere here. I can figure that out. I have to do something. I have to find this treasure chest here. Right there. I have to pick the... Oh, I have to pick the lock. That's a problem. Got it. Get this amulet. I have to maybe think of a different solution. Like maybe we have to get a lockpick or something. That would be easier. Also, Sira is not the worst choice there because her skill of lockpicking or lockpicking skill is among the highest. I think Rhino has a higher skill. So this is document piece number 2 that we had to find. Then we can just go out here, go out of here. We have everything we need. Nope, that's right, yes. And we can get out of here. Okay. Oh, that's wrong. Okay, over here. Okay, I got lost. I probably have to turn around and I have to find... No. That's the wrong way. I'm completely lost here. Somewhere here, I would say. Yes, that was right. Oh my goodness. That was completely wrong. Okay. Here we have a very evil person. He's called Kontos. And we will get to know why he's so evil. But not now. For now, we are just satisfied with all that we just accomplished. And Sira notices something. There's something wrong here. There's a political affair going on. And what actually happens is that this guy we just met, Kontos, is planning a war. He wants to attack a shrine, an Iskai shrine, that is located somewhere else on this island. And we have to basically solve that situation by talking to different people, finding evidence that Kontos is actually the source of all evil in this affair, and that actually solves the problem. But we still have to find another part of the document. The problem is this whole plot and this whole storyline is divided into 2 parts. The first part is a plot that is planned against the president of the Council of the Just that we just met. It was this guy in the blue cape that we had to visit before we are actually able to leave the city. So we just did that, and there's a plot. There are people planning a plot against him. Actually, it's also Kontos behind all that stuff. So they want to murder that guy. They want to assassinate him. And we basically have 2 options. We can warn him, we can talk to him about that, and we can let him live. Or we can just decide to do not take any actions, and yeah, that basically turns to him being assassinated and die. Unfortunately, the game freezes and the run is over. Okay.